What's that? Okay, so I'd have to be like top 50 to make 500,000 with bug. But I imagine, yeah. I don't know. I think that software engineers in general get paid pretty well. Like I know software engineers who are just really good software engineers. They're not like the top 50 in the world or anything like that, though. At Netflix, making $600,000 a year. You know what I mean? So like, if your goal is specifically to make $500,000, if that is your explicit goal, there's a lot of ways to get there with engineering, particularly with your interests of bug bounties and stuff like that. I would say, yeah, just probably just start doing bug bounties. Start submitting start submitting pull requests and stuff like that against bugs. See how that feels, because that's going to be a lot of these vulnerabilities, right? Like when you see a lot of like npm audit vulnerabilities, um, so like whenever anyone is like running npm audit, like they're basically just saying like there's a bunch of packages that are just have bad code and stuff like that. So your goal is to kind of go in and verify the public keys and verify that the signatures match up, you know, so that people didn't submit any weird code. You know your goal is to make sure that like the you know there's no bad dependencies in the project and stuff like that too. So you know you want to make sure that the packages are locked and stuff like that, the versions that people expected. So it's all you know, in the development space we all think about this stuff quite frequently because we have to, but it really just depends on the scope of your application. Like for Obsidian, for example, because it runs locally, I don't really worry about it too much. But it's definitely one of those things that you have to think about in terms like what's going to happen if things do get hacked. So you have to always kind of keep your wits about you. And like fortunately there are things like developer tools and stuff like that where you can see where you know like things happen and stuff like that too. So you can learn a little bit more about coding and stuff like that through these things too.